next roster. Is that my pet? Is that a pet icon?
Ladies and gentlemen, the sun has now found its home in the western sky, and it is Saturday night in Tiger Stadium, home of the LSU Tigers, one of the great venues in college football. A couple of teams trying to stake their claim to being among the best in the country in this top 25 showdown we have in store. As we'll see, the number 11 team in the country, the Tennessee Volunteers, taking on the 19th ranked team in the
been a long time coming, but I know change gonna come. Ooh, yeah.
That's all I'm saying, though. What made you attack me? Like, what?
Nigga really sitting there playing a Bug's Life.
Literally.
No, bro.
Having the time of my life. Because I'm stepping on everything in the yard. Because the yard really ain't no playground. But it's my playground. Oh, for real.
On the run, it's Moffitt. Crosses the 30 to the 31, a 6-yard gain.
I made this shit my little playpen, you feel me? Not too many niggas you know doing that, you feel me, Red?
Yeah, and really show what you're going to be the rest of the season. How are you going to finish strong throughout the season? You know, the first part of the season, now getting to the middle of the season, Palmer, getting a chance to show what you're about so you can finish strong.
It's a resume builder, no doubt about it. And really, there's been so much anticipation building up to this top 25 matchup. So which team can control their emotions, I think, goes a long way in who wins this one.
Looking to throw on second down. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical and pass deep.
Where the fuck am I? Oh, by my shit.
Now they'll face 3rd and 4 in their first possession of the game. They'll try the run. And the Tigers have enough for the first down.
It's a really good sign if you're on offense here. You're putting it on your offensive line on 3rd down. Critical down and distance, opening drive of the game. Let those guys fire off, get a hat on a hat. You can run the ball, pick up the first. You're around midfield. And all things looking pretty good here early for this offense.
Comes out throwing on first down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down.
You know, it's difficult for QBs sometimes when you're throwing to your running backs because they're not receivers.
My pet, like my jit.
Perfect with the ball placement. You got to make that a
that's a
catchable
milk
throw.
number.
A little bit too tough for the RB on that one.
Still on the 35-yard line, they'll try it again on 2nd and 10. On the run, it's Moffitt. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line.
Oh, man.
That's a really nice run. One thing I love about him is he's got versatility. Reminds me of a guy I used to play against back in the day.
He's good at running the ball.
He could catch the ball, he could run the ball, he could block, he returned kicks. He did everything for the LSU Tigers. And this guy, he's got that ability too. So many different tools in his toolbox.
Quarterback, quick pass to the receiver.
Stupid nigga.
He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up.
The first thing you have to do to make these plays successful offensively is I have to block the edge. I got to get my speedster in space. They didn't do a good job of getting that guy out there in space where he could really use his jets. Nice job by the defense understanding it, seeing it, rallying to it, and tackling that guy for a loss.
So it's in here somewhere. Like right here.
Catch in the middle, it's Studowski. And the catch was one thing, and the run even better. A big pickup on that one. Death Valley has a well-earned rep of being intimidating. It is nice to be the quarterback, to have everything on your
toughest place by far that I ever played. I mean, for an entire game, they are on their feet, yelling, screaming. Now, listen, we can't play all the words they're yelling, Reese, but they are an intimidating crowd.
And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup.
And those physical runs take a toll. It might not be a big gain now, but down the road, third, fourth quarter, late in the ball games, they tend to turn into bigger runs.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Quarterback changing the plays at the line. On 2nd down, he'll let it fly. Got his man on the right. Wrestled to the ground after picking up the 1st down. Good job by the receiver there, not to run into coverage, but to find a spot that the quarterback can throw in the ball.
Yeah, on those types of routes, Reese, they say if you're looking, you're booking. So if that's man coverage, the receiver's staring at the quarterback all the way across the field. That time, the receiver didn't give the quarterback his eyes, so they were on the same page. They both knew it was zone, and they executed that perfectly.
I don't know why first drives for me just always be so fucking...
Yeah, this coaching staff, they're getting this offensive line lathered up and
like first defensive drives, like I gotta sit there and learn your play style. Like
chunks of yardage.
6-yard pickup on 1st down leaves them with 2nd and 4. They move the tight end all over. Handoff from the gun.
dog, how am I getting caught up in that bullshit, bro?
You've got to be loving what you're seeing from your offense here on the opening drive of this game. They're in a really nice rhythm. They've got real good balance going on right now, and they've got the defense on their heels.
The Tigers with the 1st and 10. They'll run it. It's Moffitt.
Listen, you got to be able to know what play to call and what hole to go through. Like the line blocks for a certain hole. Good job getting through the hole, getting what was blocked, getting a nice positive gain, making your situation really good on the next down.
Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. The give to the back. Relentless, tough running, gets it down to the 4. Boy, they love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. Muscling ahead on 3rd and short.
Dog, that's so crazy to me, bro. So fucking crazy to me, dog.
Well, they wanted to turn the page after losing their last game, so how about you come out in this one? On the opening drive, you march the field 75 yards and put 6
Niggas
on.
had the ball 4 minutes, boy. What the fuck?
Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. Oh, he's going to go for the return. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17.
Okay. I'm not gonna fight something that's invisible.
This crowd, full throat, splitting the eardrums and letting them know it's going to be a long day. Leaves it with the back. Able to pick up a couple before he's dragged down at the 19.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. He's looking to throw. Gets away. He fires.
Come on, make the fucking throw, bro.
Incomplete after taking a shot on 2nd down. They're staring at 3rd.
Well, the defense watched film last week. They saw this running back catch multiple passes, and that hasn't been the case today. They are clamping down on him, always aware of him, especially in the passing game, and so far they've taken him away.
Caught over the middle. It's Rasmussen. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's 1st down.
hard work pays off, guys. These offenses work so hard week in and week out, working on those critical down distances, third downs, and having that conversion this early in the game, that's got to feel good for this offense.
Bro, come on, bro. Throw that how it's... Bro, I swear to God, bro.
And that's a good sight to see from this defense. Last week they gave
lead that nigga out, bro. Lead him out, bro.
This week,
lead him out, bro.
Get a deflection early. Hopefully see the ball a little bit better, play the passing game better. This defense definitely has to improve from what it was a week ago.
Makes the grab.
This nigga doing his blitzing. Goof ass nigga.
Crosses the 50, he's down to the 49. And this big orange offense getting it done in the passing game.
And great execution by the quarterback. And when you think about Tennessee offense, man, when they got their trigger man, and they've had some great runs. Peyton Manning, T. Martin, Hendon Hooker had an unbelievable run.
Sitting there blitzing every fucking play, bro.
And their offenses have been so hard to stop.
Goofy ass
Just
nigga, bro.
doing on that last run, and they knew coming into this one they were going to be challenged, right? This is one of
Whoa.
the best defenses.
I didn't even realize I was low health.
If they have any shot, they're going to have to do a lot better running the football.
Couldn't get him blocked on that last one. Now it's 2nd and 14. The give to the tailback. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground.
Just a simple
Watch him blitz.
power football. Be strong.
Zesty ass
be
nigga.
physical. Make it a fourth quarter game. Make them feel you. Keep them off balance.
Watch this zesty ass nigga blitz.
Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on 3rd down. The snap sets up the throw. Got it behind the line. It's Rasmussen. He's run out of bounds.
Knew that
but
zesty
he's
ass
got
nigga was
enough
gonna
to move
blitz,
the
bro.
sticks.
If I could cheese it, best believe it. It used to just auto-collect. I don't know what's going on.
First down to start the drive after the break. They'll try to get outside. Knocked down at the 35.
Really got 3 yards, bro.
These guys have really performed at a high level in SEC play, and the task is to try to keep this groove going.
Yeah, when you start the season like this, man, this is exactly what you drew up. Win your conference. Be great in your conference. Get to the conference championship. I'm not putting the cart before the horse, Palmer, but great start. No doubt. To win the SEC is a long road. You know about that. I know about that personally, and they just got to take one.
All kinds of running room. And he sprints to the end zone.
Hundi River. Hundi River.
Saw a crease, nothing but green grass and opportunity, and he flashed through it for 6.
And when you can get 30-plus yards out of your running back and he can make big plays like this, man, it's hard to call a lot of passes. I'm just going to...
Oh, it's still going to shoot regardless.
All tied up and just about set to kick it away. That one bounds through the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. After standing on the sideline and watching that long touchdown drive, they really need to put something together to give their defense a rest.
And that's a real thing, man. Like, you played a lot of plays, you get worn out. You need a chance to go decompress on the sideline, get some oxygen. Palmer, now it's on this offense.
Yeah, this is the definition of complementary football because it's a two-pronged problem. You've got to score points and answer, but you've also got to take your time and give your defense an opportunity to get their win.
After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Going downfield for the big play. Oh, and it's up.
Knew you was going there.
Right into the double coverage. And what a big play here, and the return takes it back inside the 25.
What a big game-changing play. I love when you see defensive players, they jump on the ball like they were the offensive guy. So aggressive, going and getting that pick, creating some big mojo for your team.
On the ground, it's Rasmussen.
Come on, man.
Able to make the stop after a gain of 2 to the 22.
I think a big part of this isn't necessarily scoring a touchdown on that play, but you're just trying to get your offensive line in the rhythm of the game. Let those big fellas get lathered up.
That's wrong. I'm trying out this new combo, but I don't know if I really like it or not. I'm using Apex Predator with the bow, but I don't know if I'm really fucking with it.
Stupid.
Like, I see the damage.
You want to blitz every single play, then I got you. I got you. Goof ass, nigga.
I'll say this, man. In college football, you see a lot of bad tackling. You didn't see it right there. That was an awesome job. First off, being there at the point of attack. Once the tight end made the catch, there was no doubt he was going down. Great job form tackle.
The stop is made, but this offense is threatening. First and goal from the 9.
Well, this offense is sending a little bit of a message here. Of course, we know how much they've struggled on third down all season long. They're just never able to seem to get into a rhythm. But after that last running play, moving the sticks.
Touchdown ball! What a grab and go for the score.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast.
You want to blitz all game? I'm going to play annoying as fuck on offense.
Well, they've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
The ball bounces through the end zone, and it will be a touchback. Will run the offense out onto the field. After that last pick, David, they really need to take care of the ball this time.
No doubt. And Palmer, I want to know what Spurrier said to you on the sideline after a pick.
Do that again, and you'll be right here beside me for the rest of the game. You got to go out. You got to call your plays. And I hope this coaching staff isn't going to be afraid to throw it this drive.
I know the passing game sells, and the passing game is exciting, but it's not exciting to get 5 or 6 yards of pop on the ground, but it will be very successful.
On the run, it's Moffitt. Finds his way for 3 after the 33. It'll be 3rd and short from their own 33. To the ground to try to move the chains. He'll be stopped short, picks up 1, but they're facing 4th and 1.
Now, 4th down.
The offense stays on the field. Maybe they'll try to make the defense.
Is she attacking them?
So might try to run it ahead for 1 yard.
Dumb nigga.
They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs.
Aggressive. You want to be aggressive. You want to take chances, and you tell your team about it all week, and you come out, you get an opportunity in the first half to go for it on 4th down. You shot your shot. The problem is now you put your defense in a bad situation early in this game where you're going to have to try to find a way to get a stop and create some momentum.
It's going to be important this offensive line is able to get a little bit of push. You just got to give this guy an inch, a little crease, and he can make yards for it.
Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Now they'll run it on the toss. Tough sledding there as he picks up 1 to the 29. Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. He's right on target. And they gave him no chance to get loose, and they force a 4th down. They were really hopeful he could make a guy or 2 miss and pick up the 1st down, but he comes up a little short.
Yeah, and it's great defense. It's defense understanding where the sticks are, not missing tackles, getting the guy on the ground quickly. Really nice job by the defense understanding the situation.
Looks as if he's going to run it. He's not going to get there. Stop short on 4th down.
And listen, we know this QB wants to take off. 4th down, go time, got to make a play. Defense locked in, dialed in, got to him, got him on the ground, didn't let him get to the sticks.
LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense.
Oh, I got the gold card for the West team.
Going for it in their own end last time and put them in a tough spot, David.
Yeah, aggressive, reckless. They got to find the...
He wants to take the top off. And
Yeah.
he's got it inside the 30-yard line. The Tigers moving quickly to the line.
Goofy nigga, bro.
Down to the 26-yard
goofy
line
ass shit,
and a
bro.
1st down.
Did I not peep the brood mother? Bro, don't tell me that. That's cat.
He's looking to throw it. Fires to the wideout. Got a man in the middle. Finally pulled down, but not before.
Ain't
Moving
no
the
way I
chains for a
didn't
1st
peep the
down.
brood mother. I know that's cat.
Means everybody's looking at the quarterback. So now, when I'm a wide receiver, I got to make sure I know I fit in the hole between these zones. I know where they're dropping to, and I know where I need to get to. Great job by the wide receiver finding that hole, and the quarterback throwing it.
I'm not tweaking, am I?
It's that bullshit, bro.
Oh,
Oh my gosh, bro.
And I love that this offense stuck to it, stuck to the run game, didn't panic. They got down, but they answered the bell right before the half, and they got this thing right where they want it now. They can tie this football game and hopefully go into the half with a lot of momentum.
and nothing else to say then.
He's going to try his luck from the end zone. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Tennessee ready to go to work the Big Orange offense on the field. That 4th down gamble didn't pay off on the last drive, and it led to giving up a scoring drive, David.
Yeah, and everybody wants to go for it on 4th down. Everybody wants that, but your defense sometimes has to bail out your decision-making. We decided to go for it. We didn't get it. The defense, Jesse, didn't come up big and prove me right.
Yeah, not complimentary football, no doubt. But look, this offense has been in these situations before. So you got to come back out here, take the field. It's a fresh set of downs, brand new drive. Let's go out and execute, put some points on the board.
Quarterback now breaking the field. And they'll shove him out of bounds after the short gain.
Well, great job there by the defense because they weren't able to get him sacked right away, but you saw the coverage in the back end. Nowhere for the quarterback to throw the football. Didn't get the sack, obviously. You don't get the negative play, but you also don't give up a big one. You're feeling pretty good about where you are right now in this drive.
On 3rd down, going up top.
I fucked that up.
Ball in the air, intercepted.
Fuck that read
And
up.
he's going to take it all the way back. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals.
How oftentimes can you say that there is a safety
Fuck that
who's the
read up,
most
bro.
dangerous guy on the field
All right, I
with
like
the
it.
ball in his hands? Did you see that guy and his ability in the open field once he picked it off? There was nobody on offense even coming close to getting that guy down. What an athlete.
Going for the return.
Bruh, what's up?
Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out in the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. The Volunteer offense is back, and they hope it's touchdown time in Tennessee.
Oh, not grounded 2 demo gameplay. Hello?
Pick 6, David.
Nah, it was a big
Hello?
And the sack.
Bruh.
All the way back at the 5.
Bruh.
I tell you what, man, you better be looking at your puppy dog feet and seeing where they are, Palmer. You don't want to get back in that end zone and
What do
bad
you do
things
about
happen
that?
when you get sacked.
I don't know if you want to even risk this quarterback having to hold on for the football very much longer after watching that last play. This defense right now is pinning their ears back on this area of the field, and they are getting after him quick.
Defense, man, it helps you a lot when you can be a linebacker or a corner or some safety, anybody, and you see the QB throw the football. Now I can break up the football right away and limit gains like right here on this play.
I found one more milk
Listen to
molar.
this
And I think I know where one is.
Lets
It's
it
the
fly.
third.
Holds it in on the left.
But is it
And
worth
they
it?
are pushing the ball down
I
the
don't
field.
think
A
it. I
big
don't think it
pickup
is.
on
I
that
think
one.
after
The
this
tackle
weird
is
little fight,
finally
I'm
made.
good. I'm good.
What a beautiful throw and catch on this play, and I love the job the
I just
receiver
can't believe
did
I didn't peep that
tracking
shit.
the ball in the air. Nice job of locating the throw
I
and then
really
hauling
don't
it in.
believe I didn't peep it.
Off play action on first down.
Bro, why are you throwing over there, bro? Dog, bro. I can't with this quarterback, bro.
Couldn't make the connection on first down. Now here on second. He'll ride his man on the option. Nice run there. Picks up a few, and they'll force him out of bounds.
Well, I don't know what the quarterback saw in that last play, but he made a pretty quick decision that he was just going to tuck it and run it, and his offensive coordinator is glad he did. How about the speed by the QB on that play?
Out of the shotgun on third down.
Bro, how do you drop that, dog? Oh, my gosh, bro.
Yeah, third and short, they choose not to run, throw the football, and I think a lot of that has to do with they know they're in field goal range.
Dog, these niggas is some hoes, bro. Go fast, nigga, bro.
You sure it's him? You sure you not the problem?
Bro, why you always start talking shit when you... Hey, shut the fuck up, nigga. Bitch ass nigga.
Oh, losing ass nigga. Sorry ass
Ain't lost
nigga.
today, goofy ass nigga.
Losing right now. Fuck nigga.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nigga couldn't play grounded without perk, but a nigga wanna talk.
Oh,
Nigga.
I've been out here soloing.
Shut the fuck up.
I've been out here
nigga.
soloing. That still ain't get you no dub yet. Crybaby ass nigga.
Come on.
Quick tempo, no huddle offense. Second down, clock's running.
Nigga's a bitch.
Fourth.
Bro, why you didn't let me snap the fucking ball, bro?
Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays.
That's goofy as hell.
The teams head to the locker rooms. He's going to pass on second down. Got some room, headed to the goal line.
Dumb nigga.
And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee. All even up after that one. Basically a brand new game.
And with a tie, guess what? Back to the offense. Which defense can get a stop? These offenses have been humming.
And he knocked that one right down the middle. And that extra point was good, and we're all tied up here in the second. It bounced through the back of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. So the offense has had enough. They'll take a knee and wrap up this first half. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update. LSU ready to boot it away and open this second half. And he's going to run it back.
Bro.
Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Tennessee ready to go to work the Big Orange offense on the field. First drive of the second half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made at the half, especially when you're locked up in a ball game like this one.
Yeah, and it's been a good game. I mean, it's been a little bit of back and forth and a feeling out process. And now once you get in the second half, who's going to get aggressive, Palmer? Who's going to take some shots, try to make some plays, and really go for them?
Yeah, it's interesting. I think as play callers right now, you learn a lot about these coaching staffs with respect to who does make the best adjustments. There's a lot of coaches that believe we're just going to be who we are. We're going to keep doing what we do. We're just going to do it better. But then there are others that tweak things a little
All
bit
you want to do
on
is
offense
blitz.
and on defense. We're going to find out here.
They built this offense around finding mismatches and just get the ball to the back and let him do his thing.
Yeah, it didn't have to be long down the field. Like it threw it right near the line of scrimmage, but you know I got a guy, when he gets in space, he can make big plays happen. Nice decision by the QB.
They'll put it in play from the 41 on first down.
You know, it's so important for offenses to want to keep third downs manageable. The way you do that is by having success like that, running the football on first down.
After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Keeping it on the ground with the running back. And a good solid pickup before the defense cuts him down.
And, you know, when we talk about great third down defenses, it really starts with them getting stops on first and second down. You've got to get those stops early in the drives to set up third and long, so that's a missed opportunity on that second down by this defense.
Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on third down. That'll be enough for the first down, and they'll mark it at the 48.
Yeah, a nice job dialing up that short yardage situation play call there, David. They needed 1 yard, and they picked up 2.
Yeah, great job up front. Great job by the back knowing where they need to go. Nice having a hole where you can get through and not have to just do it all on your own as a running back.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. This quarterback part of their running game. Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down.
When you're a defense, it is stop the run first. That is your first responsibility. It makes the whole game easy. And right now, they got it going on the ground. The defense is going to have to change something up. These little tiny dink and dunk, dink and dunk. You keep doing this, they'll go all the way down the field on you, so you might want to get a little bit more aggressive.
And gang tackling
Keep
on
blitzing.
this dude is a good idea. They needed
Keep
it,
fucking
but he
blitzing.
still got the first down.
And the defense brought the blitz on third down, trying to see if they could rattle the quarterback, but how about the poise?
How he
knew
got
where
so
his
many fucking
answer
blitz
was.
plays and
He
shit?
didn't panic or freak out. He just went through his progressions, picked up the first, and we got a fresh set of downs.
Open space at the 25. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
These guys aren't human equal. I mean, they got to survey the field, throw the football, make deep passes, and then guess what else? They pull the ball down, take off, and make big chunks of plays on the ground. It's just impossible to be on defense nowadays.
This crowd knows when to bring it. Give to the back. Quick spin on the ride.
Dog.
Drives into the
My
defense,
niggas
and
play
they
for the
get
other
down
team.
after a
Why is
pickup
the
of
beef?
3 to the
Why is the
16.
beef stuck in here?
The noise level is relentless here on second down. He's looking to throw. He makes the grab. Got some
Keep
room
blitzing.
into the goal line. Touchdown, Volunteers. And that one will give
Well,
them
that be not playing with you.
There have been miniseries, novels, movies, long-form plays that have been over in shorter period of time than that drive. That was a marathon.
But that be not playing with
So
her.
frustrating when you're a defensive guy, time and time again, trying to get the stops, and they just keep making the plays, and they punch it in for a touchdown. Demoralizing.
Be dead.
The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. Looking for a gap. It's Moffitt. Crosses the 30 to the 31 on a 6-yard pickup.
I know it's sexy to throw the football, but if you can pound it away and get these kind of gains, they will just add up, wear the defense down, get first downs, and ultimately get some points.
They'll go right back to him. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. That linebacker was a heat-seeking missile, and the heat that he sought was the ball carrier.
Yeah, great job, great feel. Linebackers are making all the calls in the defense and understanding when I need to come through that gap and come through with bad intentions. Those guys are usually 245 pounds of heat-seeking missile.
This is where you make the money on the drives. Ball at the 30, it's 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Snagged in the middle, it's Judowski. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot it at the 37.
Nigga change of direction is terrible.
Just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practice, man. That's all summer. That's all spring. Just so many hundreds and thousands of balls where you know exactly when that guy's going to break. You know he's a stud. You're going to feed him, especially on these 3rd down situations.
He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. So he just lost track of where the line of scrimmage was. The illegal forward pass will wave off the play. Penalty will be accepted. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. Quarterback reacting to what the D is showing. He's looking for a man on 2nd down. He lets it fly. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it.
This quarterback has been struggling to find a rhythm in this game so far. Didn't have a ton of success in the first half, so here he is trying to ignite the offense with a deep shot, but not able to come away with the completion.
Pocket starts to collapse. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They had been trying all game long, different ways to affect him, weren't able to get there. But on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy. That's why the ball falls in.
And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. Volunteer offense is back, and they hope it's touchdown time in Tennessee. Boy, David, they would love to stack another touchdown on top of that last drive. And a big play on the outside. What a job to keep those feet in bounds and get the completion.
I know it's something we take for granted, guys, but the Q did a great job there with the play-action fake. He really took his time and sold it. And that's what froze the linebackers in the second level of the defense to help make that completion a whole lot easier.
They'll run it behind the big guys on the left. We'll give them a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
This offensive line better figure out a plan for this D tackle. He is tough to block with one guy. You might want to start double teaming him. He's going to be a problem moving forward. You saw all of his ability on that last play.
After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. On the move, it's Rasmussen. Oh, what a move! They stop him at the 42, and they're on a roll with a pickup of 15 and a first down.
Another good run. Man, he has been picking up yards in bunches today. Jesse showing off all the skills.
And he's showing no signs of slowing down, David. This guy just gets better as the game goes on. He is a beast.
Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. Now the offense has to overcome the negative play after the defense comes up with a sack. On 2nd down, wants to throw. A little screen to the running back. There to make the tackle, and with that, we'll head to the 4th quarter.
That's the end of the 3rd quarter of play. With the score, Tennessee 28, LSU 21.
Now facing a 3rd down as they line up after the break. He'll take it himself. Oh, the ball popped out. That's a way to mess up a drive. Defense just cradling that fumble and securing it. And he's brought down, and this defense gets the ball back for its own.
And that was the
Every
biggest
game
play of the
runs
game.
something, bro.
They've got the lead offensively. They're trying to run this thing out. He coughs it up. The defense jumps on it. And all of a sudden, this game has a different feel.
The give to the back. Across the 25, he's got room. Oh, look out. Past the 30.
And then that shit happens.
He's at the 10. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, LSU.
Man, this guy is such a weapon because he's so dangerous if he gets into the second level. Great vision, and then David shows you the speed.
Just straight wheels. The racing angles. A lot of times when you're chasing guys that are so fast like this, you're like, I got him, I got him. No, I do not. What a big, long touchdown run. Pad those stats, young fella.
Oh, he's going to take a chance. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped.
The offense will take over.
Tennessee ready to go to work the Big Orange offense on the field. That fumble in plus territory just ruined that last drive, David.
Yeah, and those are frustrating when you got the offense moving a little bit and you put that thing on the deck, Jesse. But move on, reload, forget about it.
At the end of the day, it's just fundamental football, right? They practice it all week. 5 points of pressure. Every ball carrier has to have it. They just got to do a better job moving forward.
Running back searching for a hole. Keeps it moving for a 3-yard gain to the 24. Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on 3rd down. Snap it to the back. The Volunteers get the first down.
And I just love when guys know exactly where the sticks are. You could tell, ran with purpose, finished through the sticks, and got just enough for the first down.
And a nice job up front, too, right? Good communication. Everybody knew where they had to go. Hat on a hat, work the double teams, and get some push.
He'll come out throwing on 1st down. Quick strike complete. They'll mark him down at the 37. It's a 10-yard gain. That big pickup on what they call the drag route, but if you hit it on time, you can hit the turbo boosters.
And you've got to be accurate on the throw, too, Reese. Nice job by the QB there, putting it out in front of his receiver to make an easy catch and then advance it.
The Vols are moving quickly down the field. Looking to go up top on 1st down. With the catch, it's Rasmussen. And he's knocked down, but there's also a flag that's been dropped. Let's check on the call. Offense getting set for 1st down. From the gun, looking for a man. And he will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
And it just doesn't get more dominant than that. One-on-one, me versus you, and there's nothing you can do about it, David. I know that's something you know a lot about based on your time at Georgia.
Man, fly off the edge, beat the man as quick as you can. There's so many things that have to go right for you to get a sack. The ball has to be coming out a little bit later. But you know what? When you win that fast and that clean off the line of scrimmage, that is how it's done at the highest level for that defensive end.
That is a tremendous job by the defender on that play because when the ball was thrown, his head was turned around. He was watching the receiver, quickly spun the head, turned his shoulder, located the ball, and then knocked it down.
On 3rd and forever, let's test his arm strength. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down.
And that's a play on 3rd down. This offense just has to do a better job protecting their quarterback. Give them a split second more time to complete that throw, but they couldn't do it then.
Why are you still with me?
Going for it on 4th down late in a tie game. This is a huge play.
I could have sworn I put him under.
Going
I could have
deep.
sworn I put him up.
And it's caught inside the 20.
I don't
Touchdown
even know how you
ball.
make it into an
And
underwater
they roll
lab.
on top
But
here
hey,
in the fourth.
go off.
That touchdown grabbed the 25th of his career.
Not surprising either. When you've got this guy's ability at that position, quarterbacks are going to be looking for you. 25 touchdown catches, that's an impressive figure.
Yeah, he's definitely one of those guys that have been so big time. Big time moments, clutch plays, you know, makes those contested catches. He's a guy that can do everything, and that's why he's putting up such great stats.
Do you know if
Ball
those
squirts through the end
milk
zone.
molars
That'll be a
inside the pot are
touchback.
white or
They'll bring it
gold?
out to the 25.
The flower pot. Both of them. The one that's by the praying mantis. Yeah, no, man, it's getting left.
LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. And he
Trying
was
to get
hit
mushrooms
just
one
as
more
he was
time
releasing
before
the
the
pass.
pawn lab
Falls to the
closed.
ground, incomplete.
And this offense has got to find a way to get some gimmies, some layups, some screens. They need some yak, some yards after the catch. They got to find some guys that can make some plays for this offense because it's just boom or bust. There's not a lot of consistency. They got to put some first downs together, put some drives together, be more consistent.
Coming after it. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Yeah, and you don't see very many quarterback hits on screens. You know, the offense wants to bluff real quick and make it look like pass, and the quarterback's supposed to pop up, look like pass, and quickly get rid of it. You could tell timing all wrong. It was all jacked up, and that play went absolutely nowhere.
Fires to the right. Picked off. Going the other way, and he's got room. And the senior just snatched the ball out of the air and gave it back to his offense.
And this safety is a ball hawk. He's a playmaker. Not only have we seen him get involved in the running game and make tackles playing downfield, but he plays the center field position as well as anybody in college football. And you saw it right there.
Quick pass on the jet motion. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one.
Well, I love the aggressive nature of the defense on that play. Everybody playing with eye discipline. They saw the pre-snap motion. They knew who had the football. And you saw guys play with excellent instinct, running downhill and making a tackle.
And here comes the offense on second down. He's looking to throw. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
Doesn't take this defense a lot of time to get to the quarterback, man. They've got speed
So
all
how do
over
you
the
get,
place. They
like,
hit him so quickly, and
another
because of that, the ball
phase?
falls incomplete.
The more part for trap people.
Just too much juice on that one as he airmails his receiver out of bounds. So on fourth down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot.
Really nice third down sub defense there at that time. It's third and long. They're expecting pass, and they're mixing up their looks. They're trying to change the picture pre-snap to post-snap to confuse the quarterback. Now forcing incompletion, setting up
until you purple
Oh,
flowers.
and the attempt is no good. And the margin is still 7 after the miss, guys. The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. After throwing the pick on the last drive, need to take care of the ball this time, Jesse.
We're going to find out a lot about this quarterback right here, too. How does he fight through adversity after that last drive?
Yeah, clear the mechanism, move on. That's
How does he get... Bro, this game is funny, bro.
these mistakes and move on.
Trying to get a rhythm in the passing game now on second down. He's looking to throw. Unloads it left. Just a bit of a misfire there as they can't make the connection.
And I tell you what, I know it's little when these QBs miss and the ball's not right to them, but man, it makes such a difference with yards after the catch, and in this case, even catching the football. It was just a little bit
Where's
off,
this milk
just
mo
made it
at?
a little bit difficult for his wide receiver to try to make the catch.
Connection to the right. Finally run out of bounds, but he
Of course he gets that.
It's rolling with a first down.
Well, that's exactly why you practice these two-minute situations. The quarterback knew exactly where to go. He's trying to work the sideline, save some clock. Great route by the receiver getting open, making the catch, getting out of bounds. And this drive is off to a pretty good start.
The aerial assault continues. Feeling some heat. It's caught downfield. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
Nice patience by the quarterback here, working against zone coverage. He was allowing his receiver an opportunity to find that open space in the defense before pulling the trigger.
We have reached the 2-minute warning, and time is of the essence if this offense is going to make a play. Most important part of a clutch drive. Piece together some first downs. Get in position. And here they are on 1st and 10. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on 1st down, man, you are doing just that.
He'll try it again.
And they still gave him all them yards, bro. That's crazy to me, bro.
A 3rd down play coming from the 32 as they try to keep the drive going. They'll try to bully their way for the first. They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop.
And I think this offense ran the football knowing it's in 4th down territory. It's 4th and short. It's go time, almost near midfield. To me, this is green light. I got to stay aggressive. I'm losing, but the situation favors me in 4th and short.
He looks that one in nicely. Well, they just drained all the suspense out of the 4th down conversion, moving the chains easily.
Rescue Burger again?
Tackle in the back end on defense. The guy didn't have the first once he had the ball in his hand, but because you missed the tackle, they've now got a fresh set of downs.
From the red zone, looking for a receiver. Grabbed in the middle, it's Davis. They make the stop right there. Good pickup, but still short of the 1st down.
Quarterbacks have got to have composure. And I know this guy's thrown some picks. He hasn't thrown for a ton of yards, but if he can put a great drive together here, and he's got the talent and ability to do that, he can lead his team to victory in this 2-minute situation.
2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. He's looking to throw. Gets it out quickly. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
And listen, I know that wasn't a huge
that
gain. It was positive, but I like doing
Black
all
Ops
that
beetle
in today's college
in the
football.
lower
I'm just gonna
yard.
try to give my playmakers
What's
a
going
chance
on?
to do damage in space away from all the big boys inside.
Bully ball on 3rd and short. They make the stop at the 5-yard line, but they've got it 1st and goal. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve every minute possible. They'll dial up the run on 1st and goal. And he was fortunate to get that one back to the line of scrimmage at the 5. No gain on the play.
How about the defender being a heat-seeking missile? He was on radar lock. He found the
We're supposed to be on the same team.
flew down with some bad intentions.
They'll try to dial up a better one this time on 2nd and goal from the 5. He's looking to throw.
Well, it's a whole lot of
And
y'all.
here's the 3rd interception of the night.
Nigga, I knew you was about to do
And
that.
he's brought down, and this defense gets the ball back for its own.
When you're down late in the game and you got to make plays, it's really tough not to force the football. You could tell quarterback forces the football. Defense comes up with a huge interception.
Did I just get shocked and dismissal by an ant?
So with the late lead, they're ready to just drain the clock in victory formation.
Oh, yeah.
And the quarterback takes a knee. When we get to the offseason and they start having coaching clinics, they're going to roll this game tape back and show both offenses.
Dial it up and let it run. I mean, that's essentially what we saw in this game. It didn't matter what either offensive coordinator.
But it's the fact that niggas is running. And I just want to get a nigga that got infused science.
The RPOs, the run game, David, this was just clinical offensive football.
And offenses that evolve so much, they can do so
3
many
bands.
things.